thing I'm going to miss out on is the better armor and the shield bash, but I get a bigger shield and ranged opportunities.
No, I like the whole premise of the game, though. You can't. I mean, it isn't really a leveling system. I mean, it is, but you know, you can do whatever you want and take it in any direction, but you can't be good in everything. I kind of, that's good.
Yeah, I love that, man. Like limited scope.
No,
You have to rely on other people.
Can't be, you know, a master of all.
The main thing I like is that this game is like more. It's more like an FPS than anything there is, right, on the market for this type of game.
Yep.
In a sense that I've played a lot of like your survival, like your DayZs, your armor mods, you know, all that stuff where there's different guns and all this kind of stuff, and you're killing people. And I've killed people with 22s who've had, you know, fucking 50 cals just because I'm better or I'm smarter. And this is a game that falls right in line with that, right? Like, yeah, someone maybe have a better armor or a better, you know, quote unquote kit setup. It doesn't mean they're gonna win every time.
Absolutely. Yep. Skill reigns.
Like, there's no enchantments or nothing on their armor. It's just about quality, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it depends on who's hitting you. Yeah, I'm trying to. Like I said, there isn't a lot of information out there, but I've been trying to get up.
There's a lot of information right here in this Discord. Just ask a million questions like I did.
Some of the stuff on the wiki has been updated because I've noticed that some of it actually is true in game, but a lot of it is still like there needs to be 2 wikis versus just 1. I think it's the problem.
I agree.
I think people are just updating bits and pieces as they find it out. As the weapon requirements so far for every weapon I've checked it against is right.
Oh, so they're actually adding the weapon requirements now? Because before they literally weren't even in there.
The mall is incorrect where it was like a couple days ago. It said like 80, but it's 60 in game.
You know, we should actually just start updating it.
Good.
I think all these Pwn have got stuff in now.
Okay.
They're just going around now.
And like the food consumption rates, like for the chicken coops and all that stuff, it's kind of mostly accurate, I think, but I think there's some of it's a little off. Like from what the wiki says.
Oh, hey Grim, stop cutting boards or logs. I think we've got way more than we need.
I've got all of them out already.
Damn.
I love it when you look up and there's no more trees left. And you're like, oh, we could build our wall 3 times.
Well, no, I'm just realizing, I'm like, dude, we're already almost done filling all this shit. I know we need another 50 inside there. So yeah, we probably can use them all. If not, I'll just throw it on like a schoolhouse that can hold 50 of them until tomorrow. So I can actually just build more walls tomorrow and pull the boards out of it. Like not actually, you know what I mean? Like just lay down the foundation for it.
You guys,
Store 'em.
I heard you guys talking about clay and everything. You know, this coast that I'm running on is nothing but clay.
Yeah, so the problem is moving it, and also people trying to kill you while you take it.
Actually, I don't think I'm still behind the. Never mind. I'm still behind the city. I can't do nothing with it.
Oh yeah. And that's a cock tease.
I got a few tiles of that trench done.
Yeah, man, you actually got pretty far here. It's funny, I can see where you started because of the bags.
There's so many.
I beat you to it.
Shovel's still holding up pretty well.
That's what I'm saying, man. Honestly, I'll probably end up buying. I'm gonna probably end up buying more of the Believer's tool packs, man. So to carry around like 2 or 3 shovels at a time, like it's just so much fucking. The convenience is so worth that $4, dude.
This is the shovel I picked up earlier today, and I've done that much so far. It's still got 20 durability.
And that's how we know you're an American, Pwn. The convenience is worth $4.
Hell yeah. I mean, who wouldn't spend $4 in convenience, man?
Although I wonder if this is like a steel shovel
Anyone
with how
from
long
England?
it's lasted.
Oh, I wonder if it is too.
Because it says 107 durability on it, and it has 20 left.
You know,
Yeah,
here's the
shovels
thing, random Cordy.
Decent amount.
You don't need to learn more from. So that's what Noob Island's for. So Noob Island is there for you to just, honestly, like, just fuck around and learn. That's the design of the Noob Island. So when you buy the game and you don't start on the mainland. You start on Noob Island, which is where there's basically limitless resources because the resources are renewed monthly. So there's nobody trying to fight you and kill you because you cut down their tree. There's actually no PvP on Noob Island, so you're not going to fight at all on Noob Island, except for animals. I keep on seeing you do what I do as well, Dharma. You accidentally hit the build button.
Yeah.
And I literally will do that, and like if I'm talking to chat or something, I'll just be mindlessly going, and then I realize I accidentally built a wall. I'm like, God damn it. Did not mean to build that wall. All right, how many are you carrying on you?
1.
Okay.
It's just 3 more.
Okay.
So you guys currently at war with anybody?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately,
Hey, man,
but
that's what keeps it spicy, man. You know.
yeah, exactly. So like, we're at war with a few major alliances. There's the Feudal Union far down south, and then the Blessed Order, pretty close to us.
Yeah, to our west.
Yep.
And then the Chinese.
Yeah, they're not at war with anybody either. So, or actually, did we declare war on them? Do we know? I haven't seen them in a bit.
I think so.
I don't think
Maybe
we
not.
I killed that one. Lost alignment.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
But I don't know if I would call that a war. Like, we're at war with people, but it's actually like a proper war. Like, we're fighting. We're not just, we're gonna run over there and be assholes.
Yeah, CSTG is just kind of like a nuisance.
Maybe it was one of them that chopped down the tree.
It could have been, yeah. I mean, it could have been, yeah. It's
I mean,
somebody.
they run through here randomly, like, doing whatever they want.
See, the reason why I don't think this game should go on Steam is because it's gonna get wrecked by Steam reviews. But also mainly because people are gonna think it's just like a medieval DayZ, but it's really more meant to be like more of a gentleman's game. Like wars are more fun if they're planned out, or like, you know, we want to fight, all right, let's fight, let's get some guys together and fight, versus just like, let me run over there and try to punch somebody with no
Yeah.
armor.
Well, so yeah,
No ganking. I'd rather have like battles, man, not just ganking. Like, I mean,
Yep.
Banditry is I'm cool with banditry.
Me too,
But
man. Yeah.
Just to gank somebody, you know.
Yep. And they're trying to do everything they can to stop the just stupidness from happening, like this random jumping over walls and ganking the shit out of people for no reason. Like they're trying to get it set up to where it's actually real battle. And then they're getting a lot of feedback from a very vocal minority about it. And so now I guess the rumor mill is saying that there's talks about them opening up a PvP only server, so where it's always PvP open, no alignment kind of shit. But I don't know. I don't see that happening because it's going to basically turn into like a DayZ kind of server, and nobody's going to play it.
One
Everyone have to
thing
start
I
over again, too?
can say though is I think they need to have a couple, like a different. I don't know, with the 1 hour of the judgment. Like, I've never been through a judgment hour. I just got the game a couple days ago, so I haven't even been through the weekend.
They do, Ella.
But with the judgment hour, man, that could clash with some people's like schedules. So they probably, I would think that they could. It's a possibility that they could feel kind of gypped out of being able to be in the heart of the game, the meat of the game. You know.
Absolutely, and I totally understand that too, because that's why we had to move to NA. We were playing on EU because during this time slot, there's generally more people on EU server, and so we were on EU. But the problem was the judgment hour didn't mesh with our time slot because it would be 11 a.m. every day, my time, so it just didn't mesh.
Like, I mean, because
there's not going to be a Steam release
I
today,
watched
as far as I
somebody
know.
yesterday
Tat could.
take down that wall, you know, and it takes a fair amount of time to take, and that was just a wood wall. So how long would it take somebody to wreck a stone wall? You know, I think maybe they could make a judgment hour every day, 1 hour or something that could accommodate, you know, more.
Yeah,
people
we had talked about. Yeah, we come up with some weird ideas like a rotating schedule, or like every day it's like 2 hours forward or backwards, like every judgment hour, to kind of cycle through and kind of let everybody partake in it.
So to comment on the population thing, lately I don't know about if this is normal or not, but the NA server has 1,600 currently, while the Europe has 1,094.
So it is more popular in NA now.
Yeah, at least it seems like it. Because I mean, I do remember the EU server being a bit more popular.
Yeah, it used to be, but it doesn't surprise me that it's changed. Because the thing is, like, so the reason it makes sense to me is because on the EU side, right, there's so many time zones that having a set time slot for a judgment hour seems really rough, because there's 13 time zones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just doesn't make any sense to me.
But you could also fall into that kind of category here. I mean, you get 4-hour difference. Some people are still at work, you know. I mean, I don't want it to be like a Rust situation though, where I mean, well, actually, it was you know, nice to be able to build up an area and then be able to defend it 24/7, you know. And another thing is I would like to be persistent bodies sleeping in the place, you know.
I would love that as well, actually.
I don't know if you guys ever played Rust, but I kind of like that whole game style, you know, the possibility of being, but you know, but then it got to be where everybody was just offline raiding you, you know.
Yep.
That's the thing I don't like about persistence when you're logged off, at least in terms of this game, is you can crash so often in this game, and it's just the stability is what ruins that aspect, I think.
Of the offline, of going, like, laying down and sleeping instead?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't understand why crashing changes it.
Just laying there, and sometimes.
Oh.
No, but if you're just laying out there and it takes you 10 minutes to log back in, and some random dude just comes across you.
Crops before you put that down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it works or not. Oh wait, I need to equip a hammer. Yeah, this isn't permanent. This is just to hold stuff for right now.
Oh right,
I mean,
right.
But the game is doing so much things that is good. Like, I like the season and the actual days. Now, it's kind of weird that, I mean, I'm assuming, like, looking down what was the date? What was the year when you guys first started?
10:30.
Oh, it was 10:30. Yeah, that was a month. I think it was like every day can go like 5 days, right? 4 days, 5 days, 5-hour days, right?
Oh,
so you can almost get a week in a day, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Like 5 days, 4 days, a little over.
Yeah, it's 4.8 days. Yeah, 4.8.
But it was I mean, so you guys been through a year, right? So this is the first year. Now the thing is say it's a I would love it to be the longevity of like WoW, 13 years
Yeah.
and people are still playing this shit.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah, we're gonna have to take out these crops to lay
what
this thing
year?
down.
What year would it be? Like fucking 60.
Oh no. Yeah, so I thought about that too, and at first I thought it was gonna be a huge inflated number, but then it's really just 4.5
4 times.
Yeah. 4.8. Yeah, so I was thinking the same thing too, but then I did the math, and for it to get to the year 1300, it would be just under 70 years, or just over 70 years or something like that of real time.
Oh,
Easy way to think about it. If you want to get to year 1500, it's going to be almost 100 real life years.
Yep.
right on. That's cool then. Because I was just like, man, they're gonna have to start implementing like genes and
Are
patches.
Skate's gonna be playing this when we're gone.
What's that?
He'll take over the mantle.
Hell yeah,
Who is?
man.
Oh.
Hey, I bet you they didn't think WoW was gonna be the way it was, man. Shit, that's 14, 15 years. Man, my son, I think my son wasn't even born when that came out.
Hey, Paul,
That is weird to think about. What's up?
There's a couple of housekeeping things I wanted to talk to you about. Can you build another little shack out here? 'Cause, like,
No, we're not building any shacks. I'm building
Right.
2 more houses right now.
Yeah, these little houses. Yeah, because my melee guy, he doesn't have a house, so I can't really use him for PvP.
Yep. So you'll get one of them, and then those 2 shacks are going to be destroyed, and we're going to build another one of these.
Okay, cool. Because I've been leveling him to like fight stuff, but I can't fight him right now because he's just gonna die and end up.
Yep.
Who knows where. And then I was asked about selling you game meat. They wanted to know what price you're buying game meat.
Probably pretty low. So I think we got lots of game meat. So I mean, but it's one of those things like, I'll have to figure it out. I have no idea what game meat's worth.
Yeah. So just put that on the list of things because I know certain people who are now on the outside they're mainline hunters and they want to sell meat.
Yeah. Yeah. So we probably won't. The meat's not gonna be their money maker. It's gonna be the leathers, the furs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was gonna ask.
Yeah, and then the random alchemy ingredients as well. The weird claws or whatever they're called. Eyeballs.
I got you. So okay, if you ask again, I'll tell them, hey, we may not necessarily need your 300 meat. Give us your hide.
Yep.
We'll buy that at probably a higher price. Gotcha.
Have a healer on then.
So what's needed in the guild? I mean, you guys got everything covered, or like I'm gonna start an alt, but
Yeah. So basically, it's whatever you want to do, man. So from the perspective of the town versus realm, you're gonna be pretty much completely self-sustaining, like the realm outside, and then anything extras that you guys have. So like, let's say you choose to be a smither or whatever, if you make tools or whatnot, you could choose to either sell them internally in the guild if we need them. If not, you can list anything extra that you think might sell on the public auction house as well. Because we've got 2. We've got one for internal trading and then one for external, out to the rest of the world.
right on. You see, that was another thing I liked about this is the fact that you have to go to the actual place. So I'm like envisioning like caravans, like a trading caravan where
Oh yeah. Once the economy is established, that I envision that shit happening for sure.
Like if you have an alliance with the kingdom way down south, man, but you gotta you guys make trades like that's what I think would be nice if you could only get certain things from the north and certain things from the south. That way you would have to coexist with
Oh, it's actually already set up that way, man.
with the
Yeah, so
what's south? I mean, I know the sand and the clay.
No, so it's regional goods. So basically, when you're doing an action, so for instance, like sawing boards out of a tree, you'll end up with a regional board, and it'll be your region. So for us, it'd be the Rocky Plains, and then other regions when you're building buildings, like high-end buildings, it'll say like you need, I don't know, Southern Drifters boards to build this. So we have to trade with the Southern Drifters all the way in the south in order to get those boards that we need.
Right on. Now, how do you set up communications with them? I mean,
So either they list the boards on their public auction house, or there's like other avenues too, like Discord. Simply traveling down there without weapons on, like just leave all your weapons at home. Do it with like make it because like I'm gonna end up with a trader alt that I'd use for that kind of thing. Like just going down there doesn't really.
That's something that is like, you know, totally immersion. You know, I want.
Oh yeah.
Once they get VoIP in, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah, the VoIP works on your own. It just doesn't work on this. All the settings are still there for it, and it was implemented at one point in time, but it was super buggy.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're trying something. They're undertaking something massive. You know?
Oh yeah.
So I mean, look.
Good morning.
I'm kind of waiting on Star Citizen myself too. You know, and
He still plays at random.
that's another game that's like undertaking a massive.
I would say the difference between the two, because I agree, like they're trying to like astronomical shit that nobody's ever tried before. My problem that I have with that game though is that the developer, he's so scatterbrained, man. Like he's like, you know what else would be cool, and he keeps on adding stuff before he finishes anything. Like, man, finish something and then move on to the next thing.
It's like a dog that saw a squirrel.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you know, but look, if he's got, I mean, what they made like 150 million so far. I mean, look,
Oh yeah.
put people on it. That's, you know, you gotta just start just hammering down something and just start fleshing it out. You know,
for an MMO.
What's that?
WoW, when it came out, vanilla was estimated, a conservative estimate, at 300 million it cost Blizzard to make.
Yeah.
And there were no battlegrounds, and there was only the Taramil versus South Shore PvP. A lot of the instances weren't even itemized.
You got to remember though, man. The oh, I forgot what to say. Oh, they haven't even. So they've already made that much money, and they haven't even launched yet. Do you smell that? It smells like we have a new pwner. Like at this point, it could still be vaporware for all we care. Like as far as we know, right? Obtained conch. Thank you for the follow of the pwnage. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here.
Well, the tech in a home PC isn't up to scratch to run it yet.
well, I mean, now
You
they're
know,
coming
no-
out with some like 6-core processors from Intel. I'm an Intel dude, so I mean.
Me too, man.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but now they're coming out with the 6-core. Like, I don't make that money to be doing that. I'm rocking an i5. I gotta build my son a computer before I can up my game. But I built this computer like 5 years ago.
These
I mean,
three layer houses.
It's still decent. It's just I do definitely want to go more beefy.
The only
These three-man
PvP and a
houses are
PvE game I
another
liked
4x4.
was WoW. But mounts ruined the aspect.
I 5x5.
Yeah, 5x5. I think I was gonna build a wooden one. That way it holds 150 of these logs. Cause we got a lot.
Yeah, you know, Pone, with the added addition to our guild as the realms, I was thinking, because people who've been talking to your chat about, oh, I don't know what to do and all the different stuff. There's a certain percentage of people coming to your chat that just want a PvP. So I was thinking, what if we just had like in the realm as well, like just like guard subset where they don't get land, they get house and like basic gear, and in that way they can just like roam patrol our land. You know what I mean? Like if that's what they want to do.
Yeah, it's
they
not a
wanna
bad
do
point.
PvP.
Yep.
We don't have to, if they don't want to use land, they don't want to craft, let's, you know, not to be mean, but let's not give them land if they're not going to use it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially because you were talking about, I think, watchtowers or something like that. Like, we could definitely, like, there's a guy who wants to just, like, you know, do this watchtower, or...
See,
I
the
was even
thing is,
thinking
though,
about it-
is so honestly, I'm kind of not willing to accept anybody that's not willing to put in work, like, in other ways. Like, I'm not just going to give somebody gear because they want to fight. Everybody wants to fight, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true, but, yeah.
Just like the ice.
You know what I mean, though. Yeah, like... So, I don't know. I'm not willing to just give somebody gear because they're willing to fight. Like, I don't want to enable anybody to want to think this game is like Rust,
Well, it doesn't have
where
to
they
be
can just
big,
log
but
in and
then
fight.
But you also have to think that there were people who, they were just professional fighters back in the day, right? Like, that's what they did. There were guards.
Yeah, very few. Very, very few.
But
like one of the last standing armies that was completely standing was Greece's army, the Spartans.
no, yeah, like this came about when you had that conversation about standing armies for like an hour.
Yeah, yeah. And so there were a few, but not many.
Right, and then there was a whole, you know, and then yeah, the whole talk was standing armies of mercenaries. Yeah, I was there for it. I was there for most of your rants where you talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's kind of one of those things, though, man. It's like, sure, but they also like I was saying actually before, like it kind of goes along with the conversation I had with I can't think of his name right now. Is he in here right now? If I see his name, I'll remember. Is the basically what the problem is like trying to compare it to real life is really challenging because it's not really the same. You know what I mean? Like saying, well, they had standing armies, so we should just have an army.
Right, right.
You know,
this is more of a mechanic thing in the sense that it hasn't happened yet. Well, it almost happened a couple of times to us, right? Where our guys were in the mines, and every time they hear footsteps, the guy who's mining, the main miner, like Mephi or whoever it is, I forget who it was, would have to run out and see who is this right there. Like if we could just like have someone there watching his back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you're gonna want to have escorts anywhere. That's
and like Grim and I do that. Like every time Grim goes to the clay or something, I go with him.
Right. I was just saying we might need to like. It doesn't necessarily have to be set people that do it, or just like a set of rotations, right? Like, hey, if you're gonna be on this time, if you know these guys are going to do stuff, if you're not doing anything, you need to go out there with them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people who take like. We had several carts that were almost lost because people were out there by themselves, and we had people who were just sitting here leveling their PvP. You know, they're sitting there.
Yeah.
AFK.
Well, so a lot of that will be solved just by people talking. Like you shouldn't go out, you know, doing something completely on your own if there's people that are available. And then on the other side too, as far as like actual combat goes, we're going to be training. So Thursdays now are no. Like, we're not going to be doing any crafting. I'm not going to be doing any building. I won't be doing building repairs. It's an all-hands PvP day where we do nothing but train PvP and combat skills. We're working on formations, working on everything. That'll be purely a combat training day. And so, the hope is that we don't actually need any specialized combatants because everybody's able to fight. Like, there's no reason to have a specialized guy that's able to fight.
Do you want to continue pushing this dirt toward the tree line?
That's a Dharma question.
The 24.3?
No, not 24.3. Just take it up to, what was it, 22.3? I mean, 24.3, that's a lot more to fill in.
Yeah, okay, so drop it down.
Yeah. Don't worry about covering up forest soil.
So how many is in the guild, like, currently? And realm, I guess. Guild and realm.
I think you're 50. And I'm basically kicking people that are like 2 weeks without notice. I'm like 2 weeks, like people that just haven't talked to me in like 2 weeks. And it's not because I'm trying to, I don't have like a time constraint on people, but I feel like if you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, you should at least let me know. Because I don't care if you're going to be gone for 2 weeks. But I feel like, so basically I'm just assuming that they're just not coming back at this point. But yeah, so there should be like a few more people gone. So I think we're realistic at like maybe 40, something like that.
Well, because I was gonna say, you know, back in the day, the actual armies were, you know, the actual people that lived in, you know, was fighting for their land. You know, it wasn't usually a mercenary army. I mean, I guess it could be one. I mean, if you paid, you know, but
that's for the rich, for sure. Yeah.
But see, and then also to that comment in your chat about deadweight, we do have deadweight, right? There are people. A lot of people in this one, you know, a couple of us in this chat, that we have characters that are crafting guys and are PvP guys. So, and technically, we have to feed them both, right? Not at the same time, obviously, but we do. So there is weight and there is characters that are not used. So it's just, dead weight's not the correct term for it, I think, when you're talking about PvP characters.
Well, there's the people who generally have PvP alts. They're not purely just for PvP though. They're also crafting alts that tend to just weight their stuff toward PvP though.
Right, but I'm just not. I know that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't like that term dead weight.
Well, no, but what you are asking for is basically us to fund, feed, and care for a standing army.
No, just people who have alts that they want to use them for PvP.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah, if they have an alt that they want to PvP with, then they could use their crafting guy to earn the money to buy the armor from us or another person inside the realm. Because that's what I'm hoping for eventually. That literally the realm will have all different kinds of crafters in there, so it'll all be almost completely standing.
That's where I was going with asking how many was in there. I mean, because you do want to be able to fill out the ranks, combat and crafting wise.
Exactly.
You want a cavalry. You want archers. You want the guys that go right up in the face of each other.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, you definitely want the full spectrum.
Right, and I'm not saying I
one of these critters
disagree
need to be there logging.
right? It's just like, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it seems like a lot of this stuff, everyone thinks it, but no one says it, so it's not getting put into policy. And I feel it's just holding us back a little bit as a guild because like some of this stuff is not being put into policy sooner than later.
Like what? I guess I'm. What?
There's another. I think a house would look pretty here.
Oh hell yeah! Is this already all flattened out?
Well, it's not leveled, but it is.
Oh, that's fine.
Cropped.
Yeah. So I just built this one out of wood, so it sort of holds 150. I'll rip this one out after tomorrow, and then we'll put it in as a plaster house.
To clear another row. Oh, that's it's a 5x5.
See, I would think a hierarchy would be nice, like a council. Then you got the main dude, which obviously is Pwnage. But have a council. I watch Game of Thrones. So I'm all about.
Well, so we basically have that. So the way it works right now is there's me, and then there's an officer for each profession inside the town, and then the realm is designed to be kind of self-sustaining and not controlled by any officers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that people can really.
Wasn't there somebody that did the main speaking for the realm too? Isn't he on now too? I've been watching a few weeks.
Yeah. So I think there's people that are kind of rising to leadership roles within the realm, but it's not super official or anything. But it's kind of like if there's going to be natural leaders inside the realm, that's awesome. Like get people working together, say like, hey, we do need this. If you're making another alt, then we do need this gap filled, and then you know what I mean. But there's no like official appointed leader, so I'll let you guys kind of
just try to make everybody pull the same rope.
Exactly.
Make sure we're all pulling the same rope the same way.
Oh yeah, that's so the realm was designed with the idea that anybody can go in there and play, like, because there's a lot of people that want to play solo, and this game is not made for solo play at all. And so that allows them to a safe place to be solo, but still benefit and not just get murked every single
just the affiliation
day.
I mean,
exactly.
That's what I like. That's what I liked about your whole idea. I think I told you this on your stream. I like the idea that you're going with it because it seems accurate to the time period. Like, everybody starts out as a peasant, because it takes so damn long to level up, but then they become more valuable the more that they the more they know.
Yeah. Yep.
But you always start out as a peasant. Even alts should start in the realm, because they're really fodder at times, Like I'll run into the damn battle with the primitive shovel, while I got.
Oh man, you'll fit right in with Blue. So literally, we get attacked like 3 days ago now, and Blue was in the front line. She just runs out there, and all she had was a wooden training axe, and she just starts fucking. Oh yeah, she did it as well yesterday. Yeah, but a few days ago, it was literally just me and her. There was like TVO and TVV guys there, but she's just running out and she's just harassing the shit out of them. And she would not lay off those guys. It was so funny. She's up close and they had pole arm.
That's how it was back in the day. You went out with sticks and a city outside the walls,
Yep.
And then you had to keep, which they had to get through the city just to get to the main castle, the main structure.
Oh yeah.
Interior of the city,
And there were armies that failed at that point.
A town bigger than the main city around one of the castles. You know.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm hoping, like, you know, they come out with, you know, siege weapons. I don't know the scope of the game, and it's kind of I would
Exactly,
like to
Braca.
know
This is the
what
guild for you, my
their,
man.
like, way down the line plans are. I want to see catapult. I mean, I guess they already trebuchets, right?
Yep. Yeah, there is.
And, I mean, I want siege. I want battering rams. I want.
I can't wait for battering rams, man.
You know, just I mean, everything. You know that you could. I mean, just massive. My only fear is that, like, current technology isn't ready for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too, man. Dude, this fucking horse will not make it over this like it did literally like an hour ago.
Like,
Like,
did
what
any
the
of
hell?
You guys ever played Elder Scrolls?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Way
like
too many
the battle,
hours.
The battle in Citadel. I mean, not Citadel. That
Yep.
was epic. You know. I mean, you had everything. The thing I didn't like about Elder Scrolls was the
This fucking horse, guys.
combos and the, I don't know. It was cool, but I don't know. Plus, I played it on the console, so it wasn't as smooth as it could have been as it is on PC. But the concept was great. I mean, it was this before this was this.
Right.
The massive, you ride to a place and take but the concept was there. You know, the siege battles where, you know, you take over a castle or keep and checkpoints, and like I could see this place having, like, I don't know how big the realm stretches either with the realm.
So it is far larger than the central town. So the town is 20 radius. The realm goes out to 100.
The coverage. Now, is that the biggest?
Yeah, it's the biggest.
Well, it totals at 100, I believe.
Yep.
100 squared, or
Yeah, 100. No, yeah. So 100 squares radius from the monument in the center. So it's by radius, it's, what is that, 80% larger, but by actual space, it's, I think the town ends up being like 7% of your land or something like that. So the realm ends up being like massively more.
and to get another claim, do you have to start another guild, or?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you need to make an alt guild to expand out from there.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo, yo. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just curious, were you guys talking about Mountain Blade earlier?
I don't think so.
No.
What game were you guys talking about?
When?
When you was talking about a game like this.
Oh, he was talking about the battle in Elder Scrolls for Cyrodiil.
Okay.
I think this game does have the tech, whether the physics engine is up to par for like trebs, catapults,
Oh,
range shot, blah, blah,
I know
blah.
exactly where my mallet is. I got freaked out for a second thinking I lost my mallet.
That's-
I got my mallet. It's in here somewhere. It's in this god-awful warehouse.
Graphically, it wasn't there, but the physics was.
I think they're trying to go pretty accurate on the physics in this game. I mean, it's just tough to compute
Well,
physics.
it's not because Dark Age of Camelot did it, and that's what 16, 17 years ago. So it's down to the engine itself and the physics part of that engine.
This is a custom engine, isn't it?
I
Yeah,
would
this
say,
is
what I
custom.
don't even think I don't even know what engine this is on. I mean,
It's
not
a
like
home built.
It's their own proprietary engine.
Well, see, I mean, that's you know, that's that's big league stuff, man. You know, they're trying.
It really is,
frontier,
man.
You know,
These are shooting
pioneering.
for the sky.
But that's pretty. It's good and bad though, because I don't know if you guys ever played Path of Exile, but they made their own engine too, and the engine was terrible for years. It took them a long time to get it to a good spot.
I love that game,
I
man.
mean, yeah, but PoE now is a brilliant game. Considering it's a
Oh, yeah,
free
it's
to play
amazing
game,
now.
it's
But back in the day,
probably the best free to play game out there.
Grim, I lost my mallet.
100%.
Can I get a new mallet? I don't know where the fuck I put it. I'm sorry, man.
Anybody that played Diablo 2, if you were disappointed with Diablo 3, Path of Exile is what Diablo 3 should have been.
All the spears went missing.
Yes, I've taken them off you. You've got to level up your slinger. Not having your spears, you've leveled up your slinger.
Did you really take them though?
Yes.
Okay.
Level up your slinger, and then you can have them back.
Well, there's one. Just in
No,
case they're
no more
fighting.
spearing for you till you level your slinger.
I wasn't
Did
gonna
you-
level it. I just
did
wanted
you
to
really
stab
take 'em?
damage.
No, I did not, fuck.
What's that?
No, I didn't. I'm just winding you up.
So where the fuck are
Wish I
they?
had done now.
Yeah, the 4 of them are gone. The 4 good ones.
I did see some in the box, and that was, I think, early yesterday, and then this was before it was at the dummy, checking the strength required. Doesn't mean to say you can't use it. It just means you can't use it effectively.
Oh yeah, the ones that are in the box right now are ones that are basically destroyed. They have to be recycled.
They busted. Oh wait, Grim. I found a mallet.
Well,
59?
I get a better one.
Okay. How are the boob physics though? Non-existent, Razum. Non-existent. Come at me, bro.
I think I might be bugged. I can't eat nothing.
Did you swim?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'll have to disconnect and reconnect. Well, I didn't know any other way to get around.
Try
That's-
going into combat stance and then back out first off.
Yeah, I won't
So
even let
press
me do that.
R. Alright.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
I mean, look, it's got its bugs, but like I said, they're trying to achieve something massive, man. So I'll give it to them, and I'll support them for that.
That's what I try to tell everybody. I'm like, because even sometimes I get caught up in the moment, you know, like pissed off about a bug or something. But the thing is if you look at the version number in the top left there, it's 0.1.
Right on.
Yeah, it's like so early in development. It's a small ass team. I mean, they literally have a bear in their office.
Like an actual living bear.
Yeah. What's the name of the bear, Grim? Boris?
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, real life bear. I mean, these guys are just, I don't know, like an awesome group of guys.
Well, that's what I hope, man. Is that they got the heart, you know, to see it through. You know.
Dude, Bobik, I don't see him ever giving up in this game. Ever.
I put it in general LAF talk.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
definitely a,
Take a look in the general LAF talk in the under Life is Feudal in Discord, and you'll see the bear they got. Guys, so this is Boris.
they definitely got a.
That's right, Kyoto.
Just another pleasant day at the BitBox office. Members of the team are exchanging ideas and drinking coffee. A day just like any other.
Steam and whatnot. I I'd like it to go to Steam just because of the exposure.
Kate, the HR manager, hears the vid phone and heads over to investigate. But the smile quickly fades from her face as she comes face to face with the one they call Boris.
It's Boris.
You will have an influx of
Approaching
people
the
that will
office.
see it, and they'll be like, oh,
Alerted crew
Azeroth,
scramble back
yeah,
to their
man.
posts and busy
This is
themselves
old, dude. I've
just
had this
before
thing for
Boris,
years
AI
and
developer,
years and
wanders
years.
in and sits himself down. He thinks he's been making great progress in the development of the
I want them to
animal
take away
AI,
as many,
but his code isn't quite up to
Well,
scratch.
sorry to say, but your code isn't good.
power level. But there has to be filler content too.
Boris the pet bear, baby.
It's pretty rough.
Boris attempts to
What's the problem you're having launching the game?
Wolf on? Yeah. Didn't really go as planned.
Yeah, I'll throw it in general.
Hey man, have a torch.
Here, I'll just throw it in text chat.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But the glitch is what I don't like to see. You know, I
Oh,
hope
of
they clean
course.
all that up. I mean, exploit it all you can while you got it, you know. But like,
I found
was there a dupe? Wasn't there like I saw a dupe glitch going on?
I don't know. Was there
I
one?
don't believe so. I've never heard of one.
I thought there is on the one of the one of the fixes. It's a dupe fix or something like that. It's a shame, especially if they don't plan on wiping this map anytime soon. You know that means that it's people that was able to duplicate a lot of items and fucking still.
You hit play, small pop.
I mean, there was issues with like people had GM control,
Yeah.
but that was original release, and then they wiped it like a week later,
Was
Yeah.
it a week? Okay, I thought it was like
something like that. It was
a couple days after they said.
like on the
I didn't read
17th of
the
November.
news. Like I'm saying, look, I've been following this game for a while, you know, but it's tough to get into a game at the very
Most of all, vape. That's right, my man. Kyoto,
Subscriber.
my man. Thank you very much for that, brother. Welcome to the Pwnage Army.
on day one, you know. Look, I'm old, so the game when I was younger playing games, there was no early access. Like what you got is what you got.
Yep. How old are you, man?
Well, I'm 39.
I just turned 31.
Yep, I remember those days. Young whippersnapper. But look, I've been playing games since I was a kid, man. I was in 3rd grade when the Nintendo.
No. Yeah. So Pro Boy. Right click on it. So close out the game. Right click on it and launch in administrator mode. So right click on it and run as
I remember
admin.
those. I'm not that old. Well,
I had a Game Boy Color.
No, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it's still that big old brick-looking thing.
Let me see. Game run. Is this game going to be free when released? So I pay for the beta test? Negative. It's not premium. Yeah. So there, it's not a free-to-play game. It's a pay-to-play game. You don't need a subscription to play, and the subscription is only for when you're leveling. So literally, like after 2 or 3 months, you don't need to pay for the subscription ever again. It's pointless. The only advantage you get for paying for premium is that if you play for 6 hours, you get to pretend like you played for 7. If you play for 8 hours, you get to pretend like you played for 9, because you get 1 hour where you get double XP. That's it. So I mean, like literally, like the premium package is just for leveling. That's it, man. I mean, there's a few other benefits like trade house things, but you know, I just don't. I won't be paying for it. Yeah, like there's no reason to pay for the premium after you've leveled, man. Like none.
From one place to another, which was cool, but just and another thing that kind of made me mad about Elite Dangerous was the fact that
the trade house is a little bit weird. Yeah, the trade house. Like what's weird about it? I got a full-on tutorial video for the trade house. If you guys need to see it, I can link it. so you guys can watch the trade house video. It's not as complicated. Once you understand it, it's easy. Where is the profit for server maintenance, cheat prevention? The profit for cheat prevention and maintenance is done through people paying for the subscription.
Have any of you played the technical alpha yet?
3.0.
So I mean,
of, Star Citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played it. I mean,
The combat is insane.
Yeah, no.
you store stuff way into the red in there, and it hasn't disappeared or eaten coins.
Different, you know.
Interesting. Yeah. So that's one thing that we've been talking about is if it will actually destroy stuff, and it doesn't seem like it does, right?
Game is, the more I like it. I don't want the button mash games. I want the technical games. I want the skill
do you have much problems with VS? Do I have much problems with VS? VS, my man. I don't know what that is, brother.
This game looks like it could be good. I haven't got to do it a lot. It's kind of like you. Like,
and what's the error it's saying?
Slash left or right, right. Or
if you type it again, I'll ask these guys in chat if they've ever had the problem. I've never seen that specific error, my man. It says the game cannot save. Yeah, message it to me again.
You know.
Hey, Palm, I need to plow to level up my advanced farming, try to catch my my guy back up for that time I lost. What side of the base can I go plow this random fucking lines at?
Just north, like go way north and just plow out the land. That's where Ross was. She just went like to the northeast or northwest and just started plowing, just dragging it around.
I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, guys.
Have a good night, man.
See you later.
Good night.
Pwn, what time is combat training tomorrow?
It starts at 7, like beginning of the stream.
7 your time, right? That's West Coast?
Yeah, Pacific.
Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Alright, man. Oh, Vinterscorn. Yeah, they're so far south, man. We don't ever see him.
Combat training mandatory?
Yep. I mean, if people don't want to partake, that's their problem, but I'm not going to be repairing anything. There's not going to be any services going on. It's just training day.
Right. I mean, like, if you don't practice your combat, you're out of the guild, is what I mean.
No.
I'm actually excited for that.
Really contemplating this
Only
game,
because,
did not
like,
actually get a chance to
I
play the
get the
original
advantage
Legacy
of
game.
combat training or whatever, but like in this type of game, like where it's like skill-based, I like to learn at my own pace, you know what I mean? It just feels more accomplished if I fail when I fail because of my own, you know what I mean? I learn from my failures kind of thing. But that's just,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not required.
It's just to catch us up in combat because we've been working project after project. No one's really. I mean, some people have finally put some time in training, but
yeah.
There's a lot of people who got behind on combat.
Part of it's like skill training too. Just like, hey, let's get these guys together so we can punch each other kind of thing too.
Well, cohesion too. Tactical.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna be doing tactical cohesion stuff tomorrow as well. So we'll start by beating the shit out of each other, leveling up skills, punching each other, doing that shit, and then while we're waiting, we'll get through the healers. The healers heal everybody up, start the bed rest, and then we'll work on tactics and stuff like that in between those healing breaks.
Now healers, is that like herbalism and farmers? Is that the skills?
Yeah, so the second to last tree on the bottom there, it goes nature's lore, herbalism, then healing. And the healing stuff, it takes like even when you get heals dropped on you, it still takes about an hour for you to actually heal up.
Yeah, I got basted by a I forgot what it is.
Skills do not decay over time, but if you die, they do decay. And the lower your alignment,
it didn't kill me. I was happy that it knocked me down. I thought I was dead.
Hopefully the latency from my story doesn't kill me off.
But I was
You'll be fine, guys. Anybody interested in buying the game, guys, you do get a 10% discount by typing in Masterofpwnage 2 at checkout. If you follow my link, some of that money does go to the stream, and I do appreciate it, my friends. So if you're interested in joining the guild, just let me know. Keep me up to date. We'll talk. We'll try and figure out what's what the best thing for you to do is. And how many hours a day do you spend on playing MMO? Fangu, probably about 10, 12, somewhere around there.
was crazy because I was like,
I'd say my average, my average is probably 9.
With a sling.
Like right now we're 9 hours in, but it's only because I'm in power hour. So I've been trying to work towards this all day. While doing other small things,
now I'm starting to hit the
terraforming, that kind of shit.
Running around in a circle, and then this dude on a horse finally stopped to watch me running around from this damn deer.
You probably hit that record button, man. He's like, "This is great."
Oh my god, I was like, because I mean, it wasn't expected. You know, I'm over here just because it was running. I had to go chase it, plunk it again a couple times with the rock, and I'm like, okay, this is all I was gonna do until the end, you know. And next thing you know, it turns and comes at me. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Dude, so there's a clip out there on Twitch somewhere of 3 guys in full armor getting a shit. They're all on horseback. All of them get knocked off their horses and then knocked out by a moose. Like just straight up destroyed by a moose. Hilarious, man. That moose fucked them up.
That's that. Yeah. I dug it. I appreciated it. You know, I was like, it sucked at the time, but I appreciated the fact that it wasn't just gonna. It wasn't just gonna.
Just lay back and let you kill it.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. Oh man, I was like, okay, flee, go, run.
Yeah, the same thing will happen too if you try and kill a sow. The sow will run, and then if there's any boars nearby, they'll straight up attack you for attacking the sow.
Oh man, I tell you what, I was trying to weave through trees and everything, man. I was like, oh, man.
Did it end up knocking you out?
Yeah, it knocked me unconscious. Which I was happy about that because it didn't kill me because I had.
Oh yeah.
I had some stuff on me at the time. Junk, really, but at the time it was like all I had. So.
Right. My earthly possessions, no.
Yeah, my world. Yeah, I already lost my most coveted, starting gear clothes. Now I've been half naked for the rest of it. after the wolf chowed on me.
Yeah, it's not really required though, Fangu. Like I mean, realistically, I would say most players.
But
no, you could.
You know, it was like
all right. Hey guys, we're about to do a test real quick. All right, so the Realm School is up. So Grim, see if you're able to teach it that as well. Are you still bound to this one? It's just outside the north gate.
That's the day.
Yeah, this one's still good, right? Slinger 23. All right, I cannot attend that school because I'm already attending a school today. Let's see if you can bind to this school as well.
No, I can teach everyone forestry.
Yeah, I'm just want to do some testing real quick for first time around.
No, I'm kidding. I've got no interest in teaching anyone anything.
You're like, no, I'm just kidding. This knowledge is fucking sacred.
If you know by now, then there's no hope for them.
Hey Grim, does that bow take? Does the longbow take more hard or more soft stam for you to pull it back?
Soft stam the longer you hold.
Yeah, I mean, like, does it take more than the like simple bow?
I don't think that drains your stamina.
Oh, okay.
The stats were 50 strength, 40 agility, or was more agility?
Yeah, 60-40. 60-50?
Gotcha. So I need 10 more agility. I'm only at 40.
You cannot teach in the school, you're already teaching elsewhere.
Alright, so then here. Somebody else just teach anything, doesn't matter.
Well, anyone else actually leveling up mentoring? That's on at the moment.
Nope. Alright, Methy, teach something there. Let's see if we can learn from multiple schools per day. Wait, it still says become a mentor at the school when I click on it.
Weird. It should have worked. Oh no, it's giving me that fail sound.
What are you trying to teach?
Militia.
Maybe you have to... I don't know.
It might be a realm. Yeah, might be a realm permission. It failed on artisan as well.
No, because you could do everything on the realm, right? You can pick up this log and shit.
Yeah, I mean it should all work. I don't know why it failed.
Well, yeah, I guess. You know, I just realized that you're learning archery or slinging from Grim, right, at the other school.
Yeah, I'd already learned today. So does that prevent me from teaching today?
Oh, I wonder if it does.
How fast you learn from the schools, like slinging and stuff?
Very, very slowly. It's just a little bonus that you don't have to work for, though. All right, so yeah.
The teacher, the more you learn.
I can't teach there either. So that means so there's a realm school up for realmies. Up here at the North Gate.
Clean alt.
So now I just gotta wait for my email and start to download.
Tingling.
You don't have to wait for a Evil Fireblade. Thank you for that host, my man. How was your stream today, brother? All right, there's 2 more houses up as well.
I don't know where those spears went.
Yeah, for real, guys. Where the fuck are the spears?
Like, I don't care if somebody wants to train with them, but...
Yeah, but somebody's got 4 steel spears right now, and that's not okay.
4 steel spears? What the... I'm still over here using a goddamn fishing pole. Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm saying. So those things need to fucking show up.
There was 4
pretty
spears.
quick.
I think 3 were steel. 1 was iron. I was gonna take one of the steel ones, just for actual legit weapon rather than training.
And I'm assuming you've already done this, but you've already checked at all the places that you would have put them down at. You didn't teleport with them. They're not in the bags outside.
I've only ever put them back in that chest.
You're certain they're not in one of your bags outside.
Phone was back earlier.
Oh yeah, he may have taken it to train with it tomorrow or something. Maybe.
Here, let's check your bags real fast first before we freak out.
So for the Realmy school, what do we want to put in there? Or does it matter? Or...
I don't care. Whatever realm guy wants to train on it.
Well, I mean, is there something you'd rather like the Realmies have that that way we have someone high level and they can work on doing that?
No, you're trying to control the realm too much, man. The realm is just its own thing.
No, I'm not trying to control it at all. I was just something that you thought would be beneficial.
Yeah, it's just
you could use it to start steering.
Oh yeah, so that's the difference. So for example, I'll just give you an example, right? So like the tomorrow's combat training day. So if Realm wants to partake, we give them gear, they train with it. If they don't partake, that's fine, absolutely 100% fine. But when the time comes and we have a smither slot open, the people that have been partaking in guild opportunities and guild training and all that stuff, guild projects, they're going to be the first ones in that door.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, but
yeah,
but I mean, it's not a bad thing to advertise what you are looking for,
Oh yeah, well that's what I'm saying. But for that, as far as the schoolhouse goes, it's like whoever wants to mentor. Because the thing is, you only have so many skills that you can train in your secondary, whatever it's called, minor skills. And so if somebody wants horseback riding, piety, and movement so they can pick up logs, then they've only got one more skill available. So if they want to spend it on mentoring, sure. But I know, like, for example, people are going for arts. So you really only have one, in my opinion, you only have one real choice as far as your secondary skills go. So you either get arts, you get mentoring or something. Because everybody, I mean, by default, you should want movement because everybody picks shit up and moves it. Like, no matter what. At some point, you're going to be picking something up and moving it. The faster you move, the better. And then, piety, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Everybody levels up piety. It's something that needs to be leveled up so you don't, you know, wreck yourself. And then, what was the other one? General actions. That makes you do everything generally faster. So you only have one real skill choice after that. So if somebody wants to mentor, then they can. If they don't, then, you know, I'm not going to base it on the skills that we need versus that, because it's really about that mentoring skill is what matters. Because if somebody's training something and they don't want to level up mentoring, they lock it out at 30, then we wasted a whole lot of time there at the school. Because we don't need to be training people on level 1 skill.
Schools? You could have an archery school. You could have a.
That's assuming that we have an archer that's high level that wants to level up his mentoring, because that mentoring skill is going to be the stopgap. Because you have to get, in order to even train archer, you need to get to level 90 mentoring. Or wait, is that right? No, is archery the second skill?
Second one, so I think 60.
60. Yeah, so you'd have to at least get to 60 mentoring, which takes many days.
So you need higher okay.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm getting at. So it's whoever wants to train mentoring is not what skills we want the mentor to train.
Yeah, it's more of a mentor training place than a skill training.
How do you train mentoring though?
By using the schoolhouse. You have to be the teacher at the schoolhouse.
And people have to use it.
Yep.
I think, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think you get a little bit by default by being the trainer, like by just setting yourself. But then you get more experience every time somebody trains at the schoolhouse for the rest of the day.
Okay.
I'm the teacher.
I'm outside of the. Looks like I'm outside of the place. I'm by these two big piles of one looks like rock and one looks like dirt.
Oh, so you're like right next to us?
Yeah. And it looks like there's a hole in the wall, like a mine shaft or something.
He's on the ridge.
Oh, are you below the ridge line or are you above the ridge line?
I'm below the ridge line. I'm like,
all right.
I can't get over the mountain.
So here, I'll take a horse down there real quick.
I might be near him.
Steam release.
He's gonna have to either find a way up that shouldn't be there, or go all the way to the
Steam release isn't happening today, Evil Fireblade.
I mean, there is a road at the bottom of it.
That's a myth and a rumor.
I'm like.
Yeah, I'll ride down there on horseback and guide you in, man.
I'm headed toward the west side. It looks like that's the thinnest part of that.
Yeah, west side. There's a place we call the Scar where you can get up in.
I went through all the bags that I would have first dropped. Nothing there. I even destroyed them.
So yeah, we're leveling up.
So I didn't have any spears on me.
I'm sorry, I will never call it the Scar. I'm a Lion King fan. I don't like Scar.
Oh yeah, you used your power hour, right, Pwnage?
I did, yeah, but it's already over. I mean, like, the building stuff is over.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you log off, you should keep whatever's left.
Yep. I'm still engaging chat. There's a lot of discussion right now about the Steam release. That's not gonna happen.
Steam release that's happening later today?
Yeah, now that it
said Friday, but I mean it could be.
Who said Friday, and where's the report? I've never.
On the news, if you get at the License Fuel News, which I'm kind of having problems.
Yeah, let me
with
see.
my cell phone, man. I did see that somewhere. I mean,
yeah, but it's not in their news. Like, so basically what happened is there's a German.
Right here. Passing me.
Yep. I'm trying to close.
The only thing in their news feed is the AMA that happened.
Yeah, but I swear I saw it. I mean, I could just.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of news websites that are falsely reporting it because one website reported it. That was German.
Yeah, I can't remember where, but I thought it was coming out on Steam Friday. But that's. I mean,
here's the thing, man. Because of the implications that it's going to have.
They they haven't hyped it or nothing like that. So
They haven't even mentioned it anywhere in the community. Like, there's no official even mentioning or notification about a potential release or an influx of new players. Like, it's not... They wouldn't just like, hey, surprise! You know what I mean? Like, that's not good business. It wouldn't make any sense for them.
Something about they was trying to get the stability of the North American servers going up. And
Yeah.
better and all that.
See, also this weekend there's a gaming convention. It's PAX South, which is like the indie game version of the thing. Like that's if you were gonna do it this week, you would have been hyping it because there's tons of people who are gonna be exposed to tons of different indie games.
Yep.
Juniper trees take, was it 200 game days?
Yeah.
So like 25 real days?
Yep.
And all the ones that Dharma planted...
No, yeah, Kyoto. So
minor?
it was November, and then Steam said December, and then
Do they
Steam
not,
said
like,
January.
advance
That's not a real date, guys. I promise you. I'm partnered. There's other streamers that are partnered. None of us have heard anything about this. It's not happening.
Seasonal trees.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
We do get a lot of surprise server shutdowns, yeah.
Kind of weird.
Like, there's no Steam launch happening today. I don't know why people keep on saying this. It's just a rumor, and it's not true.
I feel like the Juniper by now should have at least be medium.
You'd think so, but...
I mean, 200 game days to go minor to full, right?
Yeah. So it's 100 to go to minor, yeah.
And we've been on this server for almost a month. Or a month, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, this is day 29.
And Dharma brought those things over like day 3.
Yeah. So, well, you got to remember though, it's not a guaranteed 100 game days. It's 100 positive days. So if it's the trees will only grow when it's cloudy or raining. If it's a sunny day, it doesn't count. It won't grow that day.
Won't grow? I thought it said something about I saw like got to be in sunlight.
That's not true. Yeah. So it basically has to be raining, snowing, cloudy, overcast. Like if it's a perfectly sunny day out, it doesn't have a growth period.
Well, I know the conditions had to be met.
Yeah, and then the it's like the opposite for crops. So if it's a rainy day, the crops won't grow, but they get a boost on the next sunny day.
That's probably what I saw.
Yep.
About clear days. So.
Yeah, so if you get like 3 clear days in a row, you're stunting the growth of your crops versus like if you have 3 or 4 days of rain and then 1 day of sun, you've also stunted your growth. So it's better if it like swaps back and forth, then you get really good crop growth.
Yeah,
there is
spring.
Yeah, exactly.
Spring down in the south.
Yep, the bastards.
There is a streamer that has Steam release today in his title.
Who is it? Is he a big guy or a small guy?
Smaller guy, Diddley Dale. At least I think he's small.
Yeah, so unless he says it is, can you water your crops in place of rain? Negative. Yeah, so it's weird. You can only water the empty ground. So if you plow ground, you can water it. That's it.
But of all the arguments, right, the one that would not make any sense is that they wouldn't give any existing players a heads up.
Yeah,
right?
that makes sense. Like no hype at all, or no.
It would be on the launcher under the news.
It would be on the launcher under the news, exactly. They hype up new content that's going to be coming out that's like bug fixes. Like if they hype bug fixes, they're gonna hype a big ass release.
Yeah, for sure.
They're
gonna get the bear there. The bear's gonna be in armor with a little steam hat on or something, probably.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, they're a small company, and the guy is very business oriented. He knows what he's doing business wise. He wouldn't do a silent release. Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I agree that I don't think it'd be silent, but your own has been out there, so they already have a fan base.
Wait, do they mean like is your own
and
still
people?
beta?
I knew about it.
I think this is purely a rumor started because it says it's January.
Well, maybe at the
That
end
is
of
true.
June when spring starts. Yeah, in game.
Yeah, it'd be weird to like let's launch and get a bunch of people in during the winter.
It's so weird that the horse's stamina goes down at the same rate. Like, no matter how slow you ride him. Like, you should be able to walk a horse for infinite.
Yeah, mechanics. I think they'll. What's the development team size of this?
It's like 11 or something like
Bro, that horse only knows how to go 1 speed, and that's all ass. Okay.
I
that.
mean, that's still relatively small.
Dude, that's massively small for an MMO.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Blizzard's team, dude. It's like 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, you want a whole army of artists, a whole army content generators. Even
I agree.
idea guys, you need guys just to throw shit at. Yeah, just like
They got
hey,
Pwn.
maybe this way.
They got Pwn. Have you heard some of Pwn's ideas? Like they're like the best.
What's that?
Hey man, hey look, I want them to implement everything they can. Like I said, the more technical the game, better.
Like,
Dude,
Pwn's
I'll
idea
email
about the
Bobik right
clay,
now.
That was a pretty good idea.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna email Bobik right now, guys.
Well,
I think that was
don't-
originally
don't
like
know.
Dharma's idea.
I don't know. I think finite resources is kind of a good thing. Like you could always.
My Pwnage senses are tingling. We just got a new host.
Introduce more into the game.
Got a new host,
I want a
CTG.
thriving economy.
CTG in the house,
I
guys.
don't want you just to be able to self-sustain. I want you to have to rely on the
Yeah, you
economy.
got that. You've got that with the regional resources anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know enough about that yet, but that's intriguing. That's nice to know. But I mean, I like finite resources. I don't think you should be able just to create something out of nothing. Now, should you be able to make clay? Yeah. I mean, but I don't think it should be of the same quality as the.
The problem with a finite resource is when you run out, that's it. Everything halts, and we all go back to using primitive sticks and stones.
And then you break the immersion by just adding, oh, like here's a random shipment that came in. Go get it. Because if when it runs
All right,
out,
email sent.
If there's not a way to replenish,
I was. I'm writing an email to Bobik.
You have to expand the map, and then that's a bigger undertaking.
You just gotta.
The CEO and head designer of the game, because everybody thinks the game is launching today on Steam and it's not.
Well, that's one of the problems. So the mines.
And I'm asking
like
what the
where we're
official
at, you can dig
messaging
all the
should
way
be.
Down till sea level, and then you might hit rock.
Like,
So,
I'm just gonna end this
go
conversation right here, right
running
now.
around everywhere looking for every possible ore. Eventually, the ore is going to be found and mined out. In terms of iron and copper, that's going to be a very long time. Gold, less likely that it's going to happen within at least anytime soon. But
that's where it becomes battles over, the gold stash. I mean, if the resource is finite or not finite, rare, extremely rare, and the longer that the server goes on, the more there's more gold in people's stash than there is in the earth. So now it gives reason for conflict. You want you don't want to just play a game just for nothing. You want to actually feel like what you're getting is ultra rare, and with it being minimal servers with massive amounts of people on it.
So gold, it's not too big of an issue because gold, it can't really be used for a whole lot at the moment, other than being used for trade.
Yeah, for trade and for the siege totems.
Yeah, and also for that steel, I forget. But so it doesn't have as many uses as some other things such as clay. So for that reason, clay is going to be the first one to have major resource problems, because at the moment there's no way to detect or find clay other than what you can find just by looking around the shorelines or clay pits that are visible on the map.
So you're playing Ark and you have
So
a
when those
beard,
go,
and I have a beard.
finding
Come watch
clay
me,
is gonna
shameless
be
self promo.
unless somebody happened to read.
That actually reminds me of a question that I had myself.
What about private claims?
I like the mechanic that everybody, if nobody's there to
just stop by for the host. Hey, CTG. Guys, honestly, CTG has been a long time supporter of my stream.
Right, but the ground. I know they don't want to.
He's a fantastic, absolutely fantastic gentleman, guys. Check him out. Very laid back streamer. Plays all kinds of games. He's a massive variety streamer. I'm just gonna walk with you. Going this slow is just pointless on a horse.
I'm out of stamina, so like it's.
Oh wait, are you starving?
No, I'm 19, but
here. Let me give you. Oh yeah, eat some food and sit down for like half a second to get at least 1 stamina back. We're pretty close.
Right on. But okay, so the buildings would.
I'm Mayor King.
Right,
I mean,
right? I mean, they will.
Yes.
Right.
Obviously,
Yeah,
look at the beer.
Claimants.
But the ground, right? The terraformed ground. Is there a mechanic to make it go back to nature take over? You know what I mean?
No.
Like roughen the edges.
Do you smell
again,
that?
Where now
It smells like we have a new pwner. Games James, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. You are the pwnage. Welcome to the stream.
Right.
Do you smell that?
So I think
It smells like we have a new Flipside 64. Thank you for the follow. You're the pwnage. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. You are the pwnage, my man.
Even if it just starts making it more bumpy, like with the rain and erosion and all that jazz. Now, like I said, that is extremely far-fetched, but if you're not planning on doing the realm, you have to have a wiping the map, you have to have a correcting factor in it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, you do.
Like, you go like when I was running.
You're just talking about like clear. What was that?
Like when I was running around down in the south, I saw a lot of houses on fire.
Thank you very much.
Huge plots of.
Oh, you're James. Yes, I am your guild leader, my friend.
But if you dump dirt, you start getting these furrows.
You are the friend of.
The ground needs to eventually start doing that, dips and
our name. Come on.
It has to be correct. It has to be able to correct itself. Like nature has to take claim back over.
It will if you don't maintain it. Yeah. So everything goes away if you don't maintain it.
Like flat Earth, flattened tiles.
No, they'll stay flat.
See, because you see people's got like 20 by 20 plots that are just flat,
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is too is players will either take that spot back over pretty quickly. So I mean, like we actually had a little bit of an issue. I won't say any places or anything, but one guild, a massive guild, Armitage, this is all public, so that's fine. So Armitage left. They're north. They're pretty far north of us, like a tile basically.
Yeah, I heard they left because they was getting raided all the time or something.
Nah, it was the lag. So Armitage left because the lag was so bad caused by them being there that they were just deteriorating the entire player base up there, like alienating. Like it was just bad, dude. The server was broken, the shard that they run. So they moved to a lonely, desolate server, and just to kind of be nice to the game. And after that, another guild decided to move as well. Like they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Armitage, they destroyed all their shit. The other guild left all their shit behind in that server and just ditched it all. So literally all they did was destroy their claim and left. So there was like a whole base built up there just waiting for somebody to go lay a claim down on it. And it was an issue for our alliance because we were like, are you fucking serious? You guys just left a goddamn base up there?
Yeah.
So we had to go through and fix it.
Neighbors.
Yeah, instant neighbors that aren't a part of anything. So yeah, so that is being fixed.
I mean, but do you understand about what I'm saying though? Like, it'd be nice to see some erosion, make the ground go back to the way it was before, like it started getting. I mean, it'd have to take some time, but like.
Yeah. I honestly don't think that there's so in my opinion, there's no real plot of land in the game. At least not around here. That is like not touched by man long, like not touched by one of us long enough to actually be affected by nature again, you know what I mean? Like the player count up here, so I could see something like that in the south mattering. But down here, there's just not a whole lot.
Yeah,
Raidens, yes.
Like to see, I don't want to just run around and just be off. You know, like Rust, you know, after a while you playing on Rust, you know, I like playing on
So this...
oh, shit.
Oh, did you fall down the ditch?
They kind of have that already, some of it, like what you're talking about.
Come over here this way.
Because land that's like tilled for plowing, if you don't mess with it, eventually it becomes untilled or something. Because I've seen long lines
once it rains.
level, like it gets back to.
Yeah, it's once water hits it, it'll reset.
They have some mechanics in that, you know, they could build on, I think, easily to get.
All right, so your area, my man, is just in here. You're able to open these gates up and everything right here.
Right on.
So if you hit F4, somebody left this gate wide open right here for you guys. So.
Oh shit! Did I not close the north gate?
Yeah, just wide. No, you're good. So this area right here is going to be yours. This 5x5. We'll get you some coinage to set up your private claim, and then this house will be removed. I think this is Raiden's house. So James, I'm going to remove this house, man, and I'm going to destroy it. Let Raiden's know if you see him today, if he logs in today, that he can come up here. You can too. Follow me real quick.
He's in Discord.
Wait, Raiden's is in here?
Yeah, he said maybe. Like 10 seconds ago.
Oh, dude, shit, man. I am so sorry, man. So I literally was in a different Discord just now, like trying to get a hold of Bobik to see what my official messaging should be. Seeing if I can get him faster than an email. Yeah, so Raiden's, I'm going to destroy that house and this one right here. And you guys can claim this house right here has 3 rooms available. And the house right here has 3 rooms available as well. House right here in the north.
Okay, this house right here, and okay, so what was you showing me down there at the other thing you said?
That's going to be your private claim. Yeah, so here, right click on this house real quick and claim it.
I can only inspect it. Hold on.
Wait, you can only inspect. Oh shit. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Guild.
My bad. No, he's already in the guild. I just forgot to give him the rights to be able to touch it.
That's rude, Grim. Punched me in the butt.
Trying to sling me earlier.
Well, I mean, I was originally trying to sling Pwnage.
Yeah.
He's a number one slinger.
But then you started shooting arrows at me, so I wanted to see if I can hit you.
I said you shouldn't at me, and then.
Who's Jahan Lothbrook? Is that gamer?
That's Games James, yeah.
Okay. And then, oh, here's Paleface. Okay, Paleface, we got you now. So you should be good right now to be able to bind to the house.
Oh, yeah. Claim is my home. Okay. Here's a quick question. Your action bars, how do you get them sideways? Can you? I thought I saw somebody.
Yeah, press F10.
Yeah, I did that, but I couldn't figure out how to get them. And another thing.
So we'll just hit F10, and then up above the hotbar right there, you'll see like a little, it looks like tongs. That's your opacity meter. Hit that, and then you'll see like 10x1, 5x10, 1x10, 2x5.
I didn't even look at that on this one. I did it on every other box on there except the toolbar. Damn it. All right, cool.
So now when you pray for homecoming, you'll end up on the roof. You'll just end up on the roof of this house.
Can I put if I put a sleeping bag in there, then I'll be able to be.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone will be able to use that sleeping bag because it binds to the house, not the person.
Is that what was bugging out with the other houses? Because we had like 5 sleeping bags in one big house.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and so you guys didn't remove those, though, right? So during it for invasion purposes, we don't all want to be spawning on the same bed.
Right. I was just curious if that's.
Yeah. I was just making sure nobody took them all out or anything.
Oh shit! Now I got a couple questions, but I got one question is I took my number 2 toolbar, a hotbar, off of the main down there. How do I put it back in there?
Just drag it back in. Just grab your mouse and just drag it back in. By the number. Yeah, so don't hit F10. Just hit tab so your mouse is showing, and then
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I want to set all that up, but it's getting kind of late at night for me, so.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. But I can't believe I didn't even see that damn. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna destroy this hut. And so, let's see. We got hold on real quick. So Raiden's,
Yes.
the spot where the huts was, that's gonna be your place, yeah? I'm assuming.
I guess so. You're the boss.
All right, that's your spot. And then, oh well, actually, you know, you want to be next to your boy though, yeah?
Oh shit.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Well, so no, so if you want, man, I'll just give you a project to work on, and then you can lay your claims down right there, because I already know where your claim's gonna be at. Well, we got where the next 2 claims will be at. So if you two want to be next to each other, we can get you a spot. You'll just need to do a little bit more.
I'll do whatever.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to, you know, if you guys want to be next to each other, that way, because these spots are already taken up right here. All right.
So okay. In here, in this place right here, you said there's 3 rooms.
Yeah. So there's not actually 3 rooms in it. It's just, yeah. So you're not gonna actually be storing anything there. It's just for your respawn.
Okay.
Yep. So you're come back down and I'll show you where your spot's gonna be at.
My attic's not finished.
Yeah, I know. There's no stairs up there, huh? Cheap asses.
Oh, that's okay. I thought that was you.
Oh wait, I built this place. I'm not cheap. All right.
Following Raiden's around. I thought that was a. I'm like, I'm waiting on you to go out the door.
Here, I'm in this hut real
Looks like
quick.
an infantry guy made it. I don't know.
Taking this, but hey. New day. Don't forget to pray. 1 prayer a day keeps the devil away.
And I'm only at 30 alignment though. Damn it.
You need to work on a level out stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green is the realm color, and then yellow is the guild.
No, yeah. So those yellow spots you see, those are private claims. So you're gonna set up the same thing. So
oh shit!
you're gonna be
1.2 now.
Wee. So if you hit F3, you'll see these red spots right here. These are the walls. So you won't be able to do anything in there. But the spot I'm standing on right here. Actually here. I got 3 guys here, so I'm gonna go and grab some coinage. You stay right here. I'll be right back.
All right.
I need to go grab coins to give to you guys to set up your claims.
What are you at, Dharma? 80 what? 90 what?
92 alignment.
Gotta catch
I'm
up.
at 10. Haha.
Same. My L. I think like 34. Man.
It's just because we're just badasses, Grimsy. We don't mind murdering people. All right.
Do all the killing while they're sitting in here fucking.
I was watching this dude Vet Gaming. I've been watching a bunch of different Twitches. And
Oh yeah.
He's like negative 145 or something.
Yeah. actually, yeah, I'm actually pretty cool.
I dig that mechanic, but it says once you go down past 50, negative 50, you're a criminal. I mean, is that
you're
like
a murderer
permanently? Like,
permanently.
Never able to go above negative 50 or
Not never, ever. You're negative forever, man. So the only way to go below 49 is to murder somebody. It means you murdered a neutral that's done nothing wrong to you, and he was surrendering.
Not necessarily done nothing wrong.
Well, yeah. According to the game mechanics, right?
What did you say about my mother? Dead.
She's a whore.
Yes, but a high dollar one. Stab.
Because I was like, man, so he'll never be able to go up above negative 50.
Nope.
Yeah, and then the lower it gets, the more skill points you lose on death.
And at negative 50 and below, anybody can kill you whenever they want, even Alliance members. Like anybody can kill you whenever, for any reason. They just choose to, and you won't lose alignment.
And they don't get an Alliance shift.
Nope.
You get XP for it.
So you think that's gonna be like a bounty system eventually?
I hope to God so. So I've already have a bounty out. I'll give a gold piece to anybody that brings us Morth's Revenge heads, or what's her new name? Morth's Vengeance or something like that.
So you can't bring the heads, right? Now,
yeah, you could bring the head.
Will it? If you put it on a stake, will it look like the guy's?
No. Yeah, it's just a generic head. But you can catch it on fire afterwards, which is even better.
I'm giving blowies to whoever brings me Pone's head. I'm just saying.
I'm not a criminal, man. You can't take my head.
I don't know. I can give it a couple days and you'll be a criminal.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if you.
Oh yeah, yeah, canceled.
I'm making some rope. What did we need it for?
The siege workshop. It needs 20.
My first time seeing money.
All right,
Yeah,
so.
no shit. I tried to go
I think
sell
you need to
stuff
give 'em
at
a
the
copper
damn
as well.
Thing, man, and it wasn't,
Oh damn it! They need a copper as well.
I
Hey
think
guys,
so.
give me the coin back, guys. I'll give you back the exact same amount, but I need to transfer it into copper. I always just assumed it meant you needed to have a coin. I just thought it said
Maybe, I never
copper is
tried.
generic.
We could test it out real quick.
Oh shit! What? Okay. Do I gotta accept too?
Yep. All right, let's use this right here. So basically, you guys are gonna both lay down a 5x5 monument, and then Raiden's, I'm gonna give you Game James Mooney, and then you can give it to him.
Alright. He should be on like an hour or so.
Roger. Oh yeah. So what's up? What's up?
I definitely want. I definitely want all the mechanics of the good or the bad, because in other words, in order to have good guys, you have to have bad guys, right? So I want both mechanics to be there.
Oh yeah.
So bounty is one. A dungeon would be another one. Cause like yesterday when you guys chased those dudes that was in that building or whatever, and you know, if they log in, they can pray out, right? But they don't get to take their stuff.
Right.
So like if there was a way that
Build traps and farm them for stuff.
I mean, that would entice them to want to
All right. So hold on real quick.
keep the guy in the prison to maybe be able to get out a dungeon, or you know, I don't know how the dungeon politics works in a day. Like, hey, you get 10 days in the dungeon.
So we talked about this before. Like maybe they could make a stockade where you could throw shit at people and they get a debuff depending on the crimes. So like depending on how negative you are, you get stuck in the stockades for X amount of time to get back up past negative 50.
Yeah, because
so here, right click on the tile underneath you.
Okay.
And then there should be, you should see an option that says claim.
Claim land, yep.
Yep. Yeah, do that.
I can turn it right. Oh shit, no, that's not.
You like what I did with my bit boss? How do you mean? What can you get for God's favor? Gamer Hoond.
I mean, I want.
Is this the Hoond that I know? Or is this a different Hoond?
I don't want to discourage people from being criminals, because I want that to be there. But I want it to be
Yeah.
a choice,
Well, I think that's why they made the murder system so you can't turn back around. Yeah, so like it's a choice, and then after that you're just straight criminal. All right, so now what you got to do, man, is right click on the tile underneath on the actual tile, not in the sword itself, and then click on resize, and then go out 5 and right 5. So you got a 5x5 area. Oh, actually, hold on, stop. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so cancel that. Right click on the sword and throw the rest of your coinage in there and sacrifice it to it.
Okay, right click on the sword. Oh, wait, inspect that. Hold on.
It's German for hound or dog.
Worship.
It was Jung. You were young and naive. I like that. Yeah, no, I was just curious, man, because we have another guy that comes in here by the name of Hunt.
Yep.
And he changed his name a while back.
Bam. Okay.
All right, now you can resize it, and it'll actually let you. Because if you tried it beforehand. All right, Raidens, I'll show you where the where your area will be. It will require a little bit of terraforming though, and then we'll get walls around it real quick. We have all the stuff for it to have walls tomorrow. Alright, so this area right here, this 20.3, you'll be 1 away from this wall. And then so your claim will start here and also go out 5 and over 5. And then there'll be a ramp running down, flattening out at 20.3, and it'll actually probably be a larger area than this wall. So, but you'll have a separate walled area in here with another, road to the side with the other people in here.
Sounds good.
Cool. So if you want to work today, both you guys, when we're offline, if you guys want to keep on playing, keep on working, the trench around the keep needs to go all the way around, and take all that dirt and dump it down here and level this out to 20.3. When you get to the trees and it doesn't let you level anymore, just skip past it and keep on leveling out at 20.3.
Okay, I might have to have you show me that again. I'm trying to figure out this whole claim size
Where
thing.
are we putting the dirt that we take out? Or is it just going...
It's going in the north on the 20.3 area. Or, sorry, the west.
Okay, I got it, I think. 5 by 5...
Do you have a rock by chance?
You don't actually need a rock. It's a lie.
Oh, okay.
Man, got it.
Game's starting out strong. It's already lying to you.
Right on. Okay.
It's a metaphorical rock, man. The rock is you.
Best answer ever.
The monument is your rock.
What did it say?
Has anyone been up to the former Armitage base?
Yeah,
I don't-
overlap with other claims must be at least 2 tiles away from their border.
Oh shit, I didn't realize. Yeah, good point. Okay, yeah, so go one more out right here. Yep.
Okay, so am I gonna build a house? Like I can build a hut on there or whatever.
Whatever you want.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that is fucking weird. I just realized why that happened. So yeah, even though your monument's here, I'll show you once you get it down. There you go. Alright, even though your monument's here, right click on your claim now, starting right here where I'm standing. Not on the actual monument. Oh yeah, you have to sacrifice your shit to the monument. Your extra coins. Alright, so Paleface Bridge. So basically what you're going to be doing is there's a trench around the town. And that trench you're digging, it'll be out to 20, you'll be digging down to 20.3. Dig any of that dirt while you're digging around it, and just pour it over here. And level all this out to 20.3 as well.
Continue this right here.
Yep. Yeah, just continue it straight out. Yeah, and once you hit the trees, just skip the trees and go past it at 20.3.
Okay, now will it raise the trees up, or are you trying to make
No. Yeah, it'll block. It'll say, like, you cannot do this anymore. So then just skip on to the next tiles.
Okay, I probably won't be doing it any time today because it's 7. That's like midnight.
Oh, yeah. Alright, then Raidens, if you want, did you already sacrifice your stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to resize it now.
Yeah, so you want to click on this tile right here. The one I'm standing on.
Now,
because this will always be a part of it. So then you can start right here and go out 5 and over 5. And then after a few days, let it die. I'll give you an extra coin for wasting this one, and we'll have you start on this side over here. So we'll have you lay down a claim. So that I didn't realize it because how it starts out at its default size. That's why I wouldn't let you lay it closer. But yeah, it's stupid. All right, what'd you say?
Are you pulling this out this way for like more housing or?
Yeah. So there will be more housing and more open resources that I create for you guys. Like, you know, like I made the schoolhouse and the trade house for you guys. I'll be making a training field for you guys, so like training dummies, target dummies, fucking all kinds of shit we'll make out here.
What is this training field, dude?
The training field is for horses. Yeah, use it to make a war horse.
So is there gonna be fields out here eventually? Or where's the crops eventually gonna go?
No, yeah. So everything on this side right here is gonna be realm, like realm housing, realm properties. This, you know, basically what you see up here and what he's doing right there. This is all gonna be that area for you guys. The north is gonna be.
There should be like a garden in the middle, and then houses around it.
Oh yeah, yeah. So somewhere around here is gonna be like the group area, and then there'll be a training area. And then there's stuff on the north side as well, like housing and shit like that. But then beyond that is going to be trees and our forested area. In the south is the.
You got a blueprint going on that you're looking at off of, and
no, so
just playing it by ear.
Yeah, well, so I'm actually developing an application for it, so it's kind of slow going.
Right on.
But I'm hoping that I'm hoping.
Vision wise, I was trying to see your vision, you know.
Yeah. So. Well, so for the realm is supposed to purposefully look haphazard.
Yeah, I remember hearing you saying that.
Yeah, so the reason it's supposed to be haphazard, like the reason I want it that way, is for if anybody tries to invade this shit and gets through like a wall, they're gonna be sectioned off into a smaller area that doesn't really have much for them to get anyways. And then on top of that, there's no clear, easy path to get in deeper and deeper and deeper. So there's not like one spot where they can go like, oh, we can get through this one spot because there's one gate that leads all the way down the road into the main house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, just make it like a maze, man.
Onions,
yeah.
onions.
So literally, like medieval fights were won because of the layouts of towns, like the insane, weird, crazy, thin alleyways and shit that soldiers have to fight through.
That's why I was wondering if you had a vision, like ultimate goal.
Yeah. So I see what you're saying. Yes. So the ultimate vision is a chaotic place out here.
Districts.
Yep. Yeah. So eventually, did I see chat? Are you guys needing any boards like sleepers tongs? Oh, Zach, how much we talking, man?
Grim.
What?
We will give you one slave per board.
All right, hey, guys, out of curiosity, how much gold do you guys see when you come in here to the trading post?
Gold?
Yeah, hit transfer coin and hit gold. How much you seeing? Just right click on it and hit trade.
Oh,
you don't even. Yeah.
You don't have any coins in your stores to pay.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
okay.
so each coin to C coin.
Yeah, I know that's good. I was for a sec, like for some reason I feel like I have more gold than I started with. I don't know why. I don't know where my gold came from. That's what I don't remember having that much.
Crown here.
How much do you have now?
Well, on that one it's 18, but I thought I put it in the public trade house, didn't I? Or did we move it from public into this one?
Pretty sure you put it in the realmy before we put up the public.
And then, but didn't you bring me all the gold at one point in time and tell me to put it in public?
Yeah, I gave you 18 gold.
Yeah, and then I thought you said
I'll
put it in
offer
public.
you 10% off buying the game. How does that sound?
Uh-oh. Hey, is this
Yep.
fence here for a reason? Like, was I not supposed to
No,
go
just
outside?
destroy it. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I think I did.
It's probably somebody leveling up.
That was me. I put it yesterday to hit it with a torch, and I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you needed a private. Yeah, once you have a private claim, you can hit it with a torch.
To build it, I didn't even think of that.
So if you want to raise your strength, smack that with a torch a lot.
Right on. Well, looks like I got some stuff to go out and gather anyway to build up our hut and all that stuff. So sounds like a plan for tomorrow night.
Bro.
Oh, anybody got any draw? I kind of wanted to build up a little archery thing to start punching with my sling.
Yeah. So hey, Grim, do you mind if I grab one of those archery targets off the top there? And give him
I can make my own. I just need straw, and you can only get that.
Yeah, they could use a dummy for that. We'll give them that. We'll give them that. Man, I'm gonna give you guys that one that Grim broke today.
Well, is it more beneficial to hit an archer?
No, it's just so each one of them resists a certain type of damage. So the actual archery targets they can take piercing damage, while the other ones are blunt.
But the other ones are cheaper to make, so you can make.
No, right now all I need is for rocks. My sling.
Yep.
The normal target dummies resist piercing, at least when you're using a spear. So I'm thinking it's just mechanically like bows or
The one that we
arrows.
broke today, Grim, is stuck in there.
I mean, cause I don't even need it now. I was just gonna build straw. I was like, okay, I had to Google how to get straw, and it was like you had to harvest wheat. I'm like, wait, nothing.
No, yeah. Just use the target dummy. It's easy, man. They're a dime a dozen. I'm carrying you one out now.
On skill point level, if I had an actual archery target.
Nope.
So you got combat power hour, man. There you go.
I was, and I was not even getting.
Almost done extracting finally. Nice.
Honestly, the best way is you get a buddy and have a buddy.
If we need one, how many are we looking for? I'd say 40 of them.
Yeah, if I had a shield, I'll let you
Tomorrow.
me so I can level shield, but I don't.
You know, if only we were.
How many sleepers boards do you think we want? I'm thinking 40 at a minimum, yeah?
I mean, how many of these buildings need Sleeper's Forge door?
Sleeper's Forge? I can make them all need Sleeper's Forge doors. No. Realistically, like I'd say, I think 3 of them right now we could build with Sleeper's Forge doors. And then a few of our Planner's boxes or our Herbalist boxes need Sleeper's Forge doors. What else?
The Sleeper's Tong door, was that for the one that's got stuff in it, or is that for the one that would be by the blacksmiths?
So that's for one of the... Yeah, so we need a Sleeper's Tong or a Sleeper's Forge, depending on what building I lay down. Sleeper's Forge is preferable, because Sleeper's Tongs is wood. And it takes just a metric fuck ton of shit to build that I don't want to do.
Now, do you get a set? You get a set the mats required for building stuff? Or?
Negative. It's a RNG.
What does the Siege Engineers Workshop need?
I don't know. When I get back in there, I'll take a look.
Is it RNG just to make it,
To influence trade and talking to multiple guilds and that kind of thing.
I mean,
Alright,
that's
so...
good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna set this dummy over here, guys. It's free to use for anybody in the realm, though. I'm gonna throw it right here.
Right on. Now, do you think eventually things are gonna be worth more, region-wise?
They're gonna be worth a lot less. Right now, everything's overinflated.
I mean, this region is known for its wood. No, this region is known for its stone.
No, because so you need regional resources of all types from every place. I mean, so if anything, actually, because we grow so much wood up here that our wood is like our wood is worthless. Essentially, our regional boards are, because there's so many trees up here. It's just not even worth that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about like durability and
Oh, hey, Raidens, you can go 2 wider and 2 further. And no, there's no difference in durability or anything. I mean, rarity, yeah, because like the south, they don't grow trees very well.
That's
so
right.
You,
that's what I was gonna say.
So you get a 5x5.
Worth a little bit more.
So you can go 2 wider.
If something's harder to grow somewhere.
No, this is 3x3, man.
That would be worth more, you know, like that kind of thing.
Did you refresh your thing, Pwnage?
Oh, wait. Good call, Methy.
Noob.
I mean, I count, so I was hoping I was right.
Oh no, so you did go 6 though. You went 6x5. Oh wait, hold on. So these things are double layered up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nah, yeah. Thank you. I'm good. All right. So yeah, you're solid, man. Good job. You can count better than I can. Okay, next up is try and see what boards we need up there.
Dharma, guess what I'm doing?
Shoveling dirt.
Using those slings, man.
Oh, yeah. Good on you. You're using them correctly. They're not some sort of support hammock for your manuals.
I mean,
Man, you know what?
game,
I don't know about that.
Maybe
Hey guys,
extracts.
so there's a new error, and this is the second person that's brought this up to me today. Have you guys ever seen this? It says it installs, it unzips, and then it says installation failed. Can't save world's version file. You guys ever seen that error before?
I have
Where
not.
at? Like on your.
It's at the launcher.
Or-
Yeah, no, yeah, chat's bringing it up. This is the second person to bring it up today. It's like when they're at the launcher, like they're still installing the game, and they hit the play button, and before it even loads the game, it says that. And launching in admin mode does not help it.
No, today when I got on, it said I had to install something, and then it all went blank. It, just my desktop, and even on the.
Wait, can you
dashboard,
get both
it
Zach
said
power?
Life is futile, open, and I was like, okay, I guess it's done with the update. So I tried to play it again, and it said that there's another instance running already. So I had to restart my computer.
Oh, I had that issue 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Weird.
I was trying to start it up. Yeah, it wouldn't even launch the launcher. It said there's already one going. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I restarted my computer, so.
My
Yeah, and-
issue is if I make a game, I won't load my character anymore, so I have to change the settings again.
Oh yeah, so so sometimes when your game crashes, it'll reset everything, your UI, everything. I even went so as far as backing up my UI files just to try and save them, and it doesn't work.
Yo, could somebody like maybe ask for like a grid when you bring up the F10? It'd be nice to have a grid. layout.
Okay, so Kaido got his fixed. Kaido, how'd you fix it? Because Pro Boy's still having a problem with his.
Is it possible the disk he's trying to install it to doesn't have space?
Oh, that might be possible.
Because the install might be a little larger than well, the extract might be a little larger than what it's saying it needs.
Well, yeah, dude, I thought it was funny because it says it needs 10 gigs. It needs way more than 10 gigs. That's like the minimum requirements say 10.
Bigger the better, man, I think. I want this game to be huge, man.
Fuck
I
yeah.
bought a new hard drive just for this game.
Did you?
I think I'm gonna do that, go that route. SSD, man, they're getting cheaper. I mean, they're still expensive as fuck, but they're cheaper.
Dude, I mean,
I
just the
remember-
fact that we could buy a 2 terabyte SSD right now turns me on, man.
No, I mean, look, I remember
Gives
it
him
was
a little pain in the
$5
pants.
a gig.
Yep.
I had to pay $180 for 60 gig back in the day.
Oh, God, yeah.
Ridiculous amount per gig.
Dude, so when I first started working at my last company, like working at a sales company, there's just all kinds of giveaways, you know? And I remember I won a 40 gig SSD, and I was like, oh my God, for free? 40 gigs? What the hell?
Look, it's moving in that direction, you know, and that's, look, this technology needs this. I mean, the game needs to keep going with the technology, man. Push it, just push it, push it, push it.
I
Push
paid
it.
100% agree.
500 gig.
Yeah, see, yeah. I just bought a 256 Samsung 850, and it was like $120 or something like that. So
I got
yeah,
an 850 Pro and 850 Evo.
so I mean, price per gig now is way different than when they first came out, man.
Do you check this? See what board?
What's that? Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. I got distracted trying to do too much, sorry. So click locate your game files once the window pops up.
Next time you're getting
Just
an
do
arrow
it
to the
again.
back. That's Dead Scrim's,
So we need Sleeper's Tongs window modules for the regional on the Siege.
How many?
3. So that's six boards, right?
Did you check the blacksmith shop?
Did you bring any of those clay tiles that you was banking?
You know, I left like 3,000 clay tiles in my other clan, so horse with me, so it's a fair trade, I think.
I don't know. I think you was looking at those foragers for a while.
It was 7 hours.
Sleepers as a sleeper's tongue anvil we need for the blacksmith shop.
What did it get it up to? What did it get it to? Skill. I don't.
All right, anybody writing this down? Because I ain't gonna remember.
Sleeper's tongs, anvil.
Sleeper tongs window module.
Times 3.
Module?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, so anvil, 3 modules for the window.
So check it out. What house is the best one at the moment that I can make a residential? Is it the small plaster?
But you don't really need a house. You should already have one.
Yeah, you bound to the real house, right?
Okay. That's what I was asking, if I was supposed to be putting my own stuff on the claim or what.
No. Yeah, your claim is just for whatever your job requirements are.
Like, say you want to be a farmer, you can use all that for farmland. Or if you need to put like your crafting station.
Right on. Well, I'm gonna be a.
The house is your prison cell, and your yard is your yard.
Right on. Well, I'm trying to be a. I was gonna do hunting and a bow, whatever I can do with the bow, like ranger or. So I don't know, because I don't know the skill. I don't want to.
So another sleeper's forge door, 2 sleeper's forge doors.
I could use more friends in the mines.
Like,
Lots of pet rocks.
what's a damn.
Okay, so you.
Hold on 1 second while he's trying to get all these numbers together.
Yeah. So sleeper's forge guys, like we're not able to get it right now, but we can get sleeper's tongs. So we need 9 sleeper's tongs, right? We need 9 for this house. We can build a wooden house here. So we need 9 of those. We need sleeper's tongs, anvil, which means we just need sleeper's tongs iron, right? And how many bars do you need, or ingots do you need?
It's 8 for an anvil.
8? Damn. Okay, so we need 8 ingots. Sleeper's forge door. Alright, so 3 Windows modules. I'm gonna check all these things real quick. It's 2. Three or 4. Six. 8. Okay, so we need 8 boards plus a door and an anvil.
Do they have to make the door, or can we use the boards for the door?
We can get just the boards, yeah.
Okay, and also 3 window modules.
And 3 window modules, yep. So essentially that's 6 and 8, 14, or yes, this. And then 9. 9 more for the door, right?
How much is all this gonna cost us?
I don't know. But we don't even know if they have that many yet, right? All right, so we need right now 23. Should we try to get more right off the bat, just in case? Have some in stock, just like 9 of them for an extra door or whatever.
I would say yes, at least 1 extra.
All right.
Have you checked the trade house recently for a door?
I checked yesterday. I didn't check today. They were still going for like 19 gold, 50 silver.
real quick question, guys. Is there a way to switch between the hotbar numbers? Like,
in the controls, I think there's a way to set it, but they're not by default bound. So Zach, 32, man. We need 32 boards and 8 ingots. What do you think of that?
How are window modules made? Regional, I mean, because there's not regional glass, is there?
No.
Since that has to be shoveled.
The original boards and then.
You make glass in the furnace by burning sand or something?
Yep. Oh, that's exactly right.
That's cool.
Or is it? I think it's in the kiln. I just get the two by name mixed up.
Whatever.
Yep.
The hot box.
Yeah. The box where you heat stuff up,
Cool.
but not too much.
The more broken down the modules to make something is, the better. Technicality, man.
Ah. All right. So we can get the boards, but not the ingots.
How much are all the boards gonna cost?
Don't know.
We should look for sleeper tongue ingots on market.
Yep. They should have the ingots in the next day or two.
So, is there a website where it shows all the regions? I guess.
Yeah, look in Discord. There should be a pinned under clan talk for all the regions. A pinned post for the map.
It was a week, John.
Because I mean, technically,
It's done.
I could run somewhere, right?
Damn it.
And chop some of that wood down in the region and bring it back. I mean, that's technically possible too, right?
It's a good way to get
You
killed,
think so,
though.
but
Not necessarily, because it's not guaranteed you're gonna get it right. It depends on your level of luck and RNG. So the amount you would have to chop is gonna be a big impact, which could, get you killed.
So not all the wood that you chop in the region is regional wood.
Right. Yeah. It's only a 5% chance that each board you cut out becomes a regional.
Okay. Because I mean, I've been running around for the last couple of days, and I've yet to meet anybody that tried to kill me. I did.
Because you weren't chopping down their trees, though. Because you have to chop them down en masse.
Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion because I ran out of the city the first time, and there was a criminal because his tag was red and all that stuff, and it looked like he was following me for a minute. And this other dude that passed me on the horse said, "Watch out, pal." And I was like, "Oh, okay," but he never had to worry because I never.
Let's put it this way: there was an incident where someone in the Alliance was trying to take our crops to level, and they wouldn't stop, and they were killed. And we're in an alliance with them. So.
No, I'm cool with all that.
If people do that to their
Very
alliance,
few
then
trees,
there's
Manic.
Some random guy chopping their trees. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fillet them.
unless if you could find.
How much do you want per though, Zach?
Down there.
Or do you need some regional stuff in trade?
Like I said, that's the thing. Running around.
Like we could do a 2-for-1 trade?
Been abandoned, and so there's gobs of trees. That was.
When you say down there, what server?
Oh shit. I don't know. Quarantine. Convictus. Down there was down there. I was right above where, or no, actually south of their claims. They got like 3 claims down there, and I was down there for 2 days, man, and I had hardly even seen anybody, and there was like tons of trees down there that was unprotected, big ass oaks, and right there at the because I swam, I initially spawned in the north the first time, and then that's when I tried to take on the wolf and lost. And then it spawned me on the south, and I came up.
So, are you interested in a 2-for-1 trade, my man?
I don't know what the servers are, but came up the south.
Bottom left is 1, and then to the right is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, you see that little island kind of on the right.
No, we're not the Wardens of the East. We're the Plains Wardens of the North.
The 2 land masses.
Is there another guild called the Wardens of the East? Dude, why does everybody think we're Wardens of the East?
That's a region.
Oh, is there a region?
Yes.
Okay, dude. So I've been totally confused by this. Everybody thought we were Wardens of the East, and I kept on thinking everybody thought we were. All right, thank you. No. Our name is the Plains Wardens of the North, which is why that confused me. Yes. Sorry, man. No, we are Rocky Plains, my friend.
Fucking
They have that on the EU server, I think.
I'm a straight up Game of Thrones fan, so I was going to go Jon Snow with my name, but I was like, I'd be like Jon Snow 15.
What server, Zach?
Yeah, that's akin to naming your blood elf something like Legolas.
Hey now. He was Legos with a TM, okay? Leave my blood elf alone.
Legolas assassins.
Yeah.
Winterfell. That's what damn, what the hell?
He had a couple of Z's in there.
Yeah. Oh, you night elf hunters, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, down there by that mountain down there, and those 3 were Convictus. It was right south of there. And there's a bunch of trees and stuff down there. I mean, I ran down there for 2 days, about 16 hours of game time, and I didn't see but one person. He came, ran up to me while I was chopping a tree down, looked at me. I said hello, and he just booked and gone. So I was like, oh, okay.
16? All right, so
person I've seen down there.
We're talking.
Other than this group, I've only run into like a couple people. A while ago, I just decided to go like walking to see like some of the bigger groups, and I found this guy knocked out in the snow, practicing binds or something. And I was like, "Are you all right?" And he said that he forgot to turn a bind off or something, and a moose knocked him out. And just walked away. And he was just out cold in the snow in the middle of nowhere.
He put a little campfire around him and little boxes.
I just hung out with him until he got up, and he was like, "Oh well, thanks for hanging out with me, I guess."
What's the long? I mean, how long can you get knocked out for? Because I was only knocked out when that deer hit me.
It depends on how negative you go.
Yeah.
So he
was down for like 20 seconds.
The great moose fight of week 1.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like we got knocked out to like negative 29 or some shit is what I went down to, and I was down for a good solid. Man, it must have been like a minute and a half. But the lowest I've ever gone was negative 50 by getting hit in the head with a fucking mace, and that shit takes forever.
Well, because there's different types of damage, right? The blunt and the piercing.
There's blunt, pierce, slash, siege.
The wolf does piercing. I know that. That dude munched on me, but the deer didn't. It just kept running into me, I guess. So that's why it knocked me out. Because I fell on the ground. I was like, oh shit.
So who wants to volunteer to go on a trade run at an undisclosed time to the Iron Guard?
I mean, I'll go, but I'm not. I mean, I can duel.
No.
Depends on the undisclosed time.
Yeah. Fair enough.
The next couple of days, I'm busy. Like today is my mom's birthday, and then tomorrow I gotta try to rest up because I'm trying to go to PAX this weekend.
Nice.
I paid like $200 for my tickets. I'm not gonna let my fucking sepsis stop me.
Hell yeah.
Try not to.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Iron Burn? What'd you say?
The Iron Guard.
Where's that at?
Down server 16.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna need multiple people, and we'll probably do it off stream on the way down there.
I mean, I'm down to volunteer, but I'm starting classes today actually, so.
Yeah, I actually need to get offline here, man. I'm 2.5 hours past. I'm streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes now, or 10 hours and 15 minutes.
If you hit me up with a time, I'm pretty sure Ice would put me down.
Yeah, message me about when you might be thinking it, and I'll let you know if it works for me. And I can go with you.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you guys after the stream. I'm gonna be ending here real quick.
Yeah.
Like, real quick.
You guys got any strong allies like that's not real close, like the Iron? Oh fuck, I forgot already.
We have an entire alliance, dude. So there's like 75 or 100 guilds in our alliance. Yeah.
But
So
put it
we
that
don't-
way, I make friends.
No, not 16 boards, Funky.
when I die,
Yeah,
die,
we need
but just face tanking wolves for the guild. In the first
23, 32. We need 32
I
boards.
always make friends. People always give me food. Or I've met a couple of streamers.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. I didn't cross anybody that was really dicks to me. There was a couple people that invited me to the guild and stuff.
It's different though when you're in a guild.
Yeah, I understand that because now it's like
People are like, "Oh, you're neutral. If we're nice to you, you might want to join us."
yeah, true that.
But it's also how you respond, right? People run up to you, they're like, "Hey, yield." You yield. Don't just sit there and be like, "What?" You're gonna get killed.
Yep.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, when I was
that's gonna
traveling.
be better when a VoIP is, because I could.
Hey,
type
Zach.
I could talk a lot faster than I could type.
Zach, hit me up in Discord, man, and call me real quick. We'll just talk. It'll be the easiest way, man. We need to get this thing done.
Well, that's why you have the number 7, right? You yield, because if you haven't done anything to them, right, and they're just straight up running to your yield, they're gonna get negative debuffs, so they're gonna hesitate, unless they were out to kill you. Either way, and in that case, they were gonna kill you regardless of what you were gonna do.
All right, fair enough.
Or you be a real man and you fucking fight them. You fight them to death, and if you win, you just keep on running.
Well, that's what I thought with that wolf. I was like,
You just make sure they hit you first. That way you don't get a fucking stat debuff.
That's how you pull up hone and be negative 10, and then test to see if you can kill yourself by the gate and almost lose all your skill points.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
okay, so all the there was one claim down where I was near.
Yeah, just hit exclamation point Discord.
Claim button on the map.
Zach, just hit exclamation point Discord, man. You'll be in my Discord, and we'll exchange PMs there for that kind of shit.
Abandoned one.
I'm gonna end my stream here in a second, man.
Oh, okay.
Guys, so
2 and up is only the ones that show on the map.
Hone, I hate the north gate so much. Oh my god, right now.
why? What's wrong with it?
I'm
I'm
trying to
gonna
carry
ask
my
you guys a
plow
lot of
back in,
questions,
and I
'cause I
can't
plan on
climb the
sticking
little
around.
thing.
I gotta know this stuff.
I don't know what's
Oh,
going
you
on.
no, you hit the you gotta hit the little board on the side here. Come up from an angle.
Okay, I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So is it possible to maintain a big enough vault underneath like the mountain and stuff too? Or I mean, is that
You mean like when you mine it out and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, but it takes a lot of wood because you gotta build support beams, and then you have to repair those
refresh
support
them?
beams. Yep.
Well,
Yeah, they make it go to
you said
51 in
vault?
game days.
Yeah, like a
So
vault.
you can't store ore except in like a cart. So if you wanted to create like a vault underground, you'd have to dig a mine large enough to hold however many carts to hold all of the ore.
All right, guys,
But then you have to still maintain it.
we're gonna start a raid, my friends.
Time on the wood that
We're gonna raid somebody.
Yeah, basically. So once you reinforce a wall and a mine, you inspect it and it says it'll last like
Every single time I turn it off, guys. Every single
before
time.
the in-game days pass, it goes and the wood disappears, and then it goes just to a normal wall, which lasts like 9 days.
Okay. But I mean, it's
And then
doable,
after-
but it's probably more maintenance.
Yeah.
All right, guys, hit that follow button. I do stream every single day, 7 days a week, 8 hours plus. Today was 10 and a half hours. On average, probably around 9. Usually around 9 hours. So hit that follow button, guys. I will see you again tomorrow, bright and early. Mwah. Have a beautiful day, guys. Steve, you have a fantastic night, my man. I do appreciate you guys. The official raid slogan is this. Get ready to copy paste that
In the city, right? Instead of having them to have to
into his chat when you guys get in.
We just use the city's trade house, put the stuff up there.
Yeah, I just like the immersion.
Which is why they're always hitting Midgar.
What?
What?
I'm answering people's questions.
Yeah, for you, Dale.
For there, yeah.
Hey, there's a guy on the house. Why don't we have...
Masterofpwnage, thank you very much for the raid, dude. How you doing, bro?
AFK doing IT trade.
Fucking hell, 27 people. Thank you very so much, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yo, Diddley. Hey, how you doing, dude? How you doing,
Banzige
bro?
Rauskein-Dings, ne?
I think someone's watching.
You've been pawned. Oh my
Just standing
god.
on the house.
There's no launch today, man. Oh, fuck.
Who's that guy in front of us?
Oh, there's he's overburdened, man. First check him, he got no weapon.
It's not a rumor, Masterofpwnage.
Haha! Hello, my friend. Kak det var? Kak var stille.
He falls before he leaves guild.
Kill him, kill him. Nice there, one more.
Boom!
Orale!
Oh, he's got fuck all on him.
Yeah, wait,
I'll take...
I'll
Oh, he's got loads of water on him. I'll take that. Does somebody want to get the water? There you go, I'll take half of that.
He was overburdened, what did he have?
How you doing, Funny Tricks? Or Funky Tricks? Sorry, Funky Tricks. Yeah.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
At least he lost some skills. Did you get a head? Probably not, right?
200. Thank you very much for following, dude. Much appreciated. I want to see some PvP. I saw it. Yeah, you certainly saw it.
Fucking well, GPS con.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go to
no
the
wells
coast,
for you.
check the mines.
I'm almost at 20.
You need to welcome all the new people, Dale.
Huh?
You need to welcome all the new people, come on.
Good ghosted. Welcome on the new people. Welcome on the new people. How you doing, people? Welcome on. Midgard says I should do this, so. I already said hello to the raid anyway. What are you on about, you
You're
weirdo?
lying, man.
I am always
Dude.
lying.
Yeah, you're almost as wrong as Brexit.
Thank you.
Dude, Midgar,
What?
you just can lead raids, but you can't lead a Dale stream, bro.
Oh, fucking told. Oh, man. Only Bobby could lead that shit.
Yeah. Moderate me now!
I'll moderate you if you want. You're a bit of a moderate, yes, I agree.
It depends. Everyone's a little different.
Yeah.